you see that it's quite simple and there are 4 or 5 things that are relevant in order to convey the information and to get the information that you need. Hello sprinters! When hiring, it can be helpful in your overall hiring system to have a landing page which helps you convey information but also collect information. And remember that whatever you are writing and putting out about your hiring possibility right now, you are always also talking about who you are, what you do, how is it to work with you. So it's also marketing all the time. And it's going to be read by more people than are searching the job. So also potential clients are reading this and they learn a lot about you. So we are going to share just one landing page that we created for a sales job. And the goal here is not that you copy it, but just that you see that it's quite simple and there are 4 or 5 things that are relevant in order to convey the information and to get the information that you need. In our case, we had headline, subtitle, then the small video. And then because these are salespeople, we thought, what is important to salespeople? And the first thing is numbers. Salespeople love numbers. Now, every A player loves numbers, but especially salespeople, they think in numbers. So think of the recipient of the message and what's the pattern, what are they open for, and start with that. Now, if you don't know a lot about patterns and language and behavior patterns, I can recommend you the lab profile theory from neuro-linguistic programming, and there is a great book about that. It's called Words That Change Minds, and you will find that a full checklist of how to understand which kind of people have which kind of patterns, so how to communicate to each segment differently. And this is one example. We want to hire salespeople, so we say, okay, that's what it's all about. Then qualifications needed. It is for you if, so we describe exactly who we are talking to you if you are this person. And who will you work with? What's the context? What can you expect? Some pictures, and then our main 3 bullet points and your next steps. That's it. And then we have an apply button, because if you know our 15 steps, we want to automate big parts of that. And in order to automate it, the easiest way for us is to build landing pages and apply buttons so that we can link them together and create a system that runs itself. So hope that was helpful to see that a landing page is basically, with these 5 main ingredients, you can build your own landing page right now. So think of the position you need to hire next, try to describe that, and it will be a very valuable exercise. Take now half an hour to make the first draft. You will learn a lot about yourself, your company, your brand, what you stand for, what you need next. And then you empathize with the recipient of the message, think of their context and language and patterns, try to use the words that they use and that they are looking for, and tag your sprint coach, show the first draft, and then keep improving it, using it, improving it every week until it gets better and better and better. Keep rolling.
You want to make your sales more repeatable and reliable? Do you want to have less volatility and more growth in your revenue per month? At Strategy Sprints, we do only one thing: strategy in sprints. Strategy means having more revenue through a better offer. In sprints means having more energy in your team every week. Check out if your ROI is as high as it is for most service-based and online businesses and startups we work with, which is over 100%. You can see it in just 15 minutes by going to strategysprints.com/sales and completing our online exercise to know what your ROI would be with our accelerator program. We are ready to sprint. Are you?
Hello, everybody. Still talking hiring, and this time we want to share with you one very small element, the application page, which is helpful in our system and maybe of interest for your system, depending on how you build your whole system. One part with us was that we were getting emails and that's fine, but we wanted also to have a form of a two-way communication, because hiring is not just informing people about the job, you are also doing marketing, and you are also doing getting information from the market to you. So you can use this like every other interaction, first to build up brand trust, but also to convey what your brand is all about, and also to learn about the people you are interacting with. So our application page is quite simple. It says, okay, you can apply now if you want to apply, name, email, where do you live, and as you can see, this is the first thing where we give information. So immediately you get the information that we are a remote team, so you can live anywhere, because this is something that is who we are, that's our core identity. And if you have something like that, which is your core identity, just say it immediately. You don't want somebody who lives in Boston and who is searching for a position in Boston and who wants to drink coffee every day with the same people. And that's the wrong person to talk to. So immediately after name and email, that's the first thing we say, because we don't want to waste their time. So second, what excites you most about this role? We want to know their passion and what is exciting about it. This is relevant information for everybody. And then what are you doing now? You are interested in working how many hours? Why do you think you are the best candidate for this? What could you bring to the table? And then we want LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram profile, because this is relevant to us. We are a very human interaction related service company. So we work with humans on raising the humanity of their interactions to grow their business through technology. So we want to work with people who are capable of interacting, and you see that when you see their LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram profile, then you know exactly how they carry themselves and how they interact, and how many interaction points they have on average. So that's a very relevant information when you are screening for the best people. This is what we ask for, but now think of your situation and what do you want to know about these people before you jump on a call. So just to make sure that you are talking to the right people, and also which information do you want to convey very early, like in our case that we are a remote team. Which information do you want to convey very early to them? Also, as you can see, we convey the information that we are a social media interested company. So this matters in our case. For many other jobs, this doesn't absolutely matter. But to us, it does matter because we are in online consulting. So we need people capable of relating online and to make it very human and very intimate over distance, and leveraging technology to do so. And as you know, not everybody is willing and capable of doing this. So whatever it is that you want to say it here very fast. Whatever it is that you want to know before jumping on a call, ask it directly. And you will also learn a lot about yourself and the applicants when you do this exercise. So hope this inspired you to start your application form or application page. And now I would recommend take 15 minutes to write down your questions and then test them. If you have any question, tag your sprint coach and start these, improve it every week.
We all know that working in sprints is better, but how do we know what we should work on? You're in luck because we have a 15-minute exercise that will give you complete clarity on where to take your project next. Go to strategysprints.com/sales to complete our short exercise and meet one-on-one with an expert sprint coach to identify your number one bottleneck. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Strategy Show. Make sure to like this video below and subscribe so that you can stay up to date with every episode of the Strategy Show. Get daily CEO tips from CEOs for CEOs.